Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Digital Academy. In this class, we are going to learn how to count in binary form. So let's start. Let's first look on how we can count in decimal form. In our hands, we have 10 fingers. So that's why we use 10 digits for counting. That it starts from 0 and end up to 9. So, if we want to count in decimal, then we start with 0 and then add 1. In this way, we can count up to 9 by using single digit. And when we reach 9, we start over with 0 and add 1 to the next position. And to count further, we would continue adding 1 to the last digit until we reach the maximum value for that digit, which is 9 in this case. Once we reach the maximum value for that digit, we reset it to 0 again and add 1 again to the first digit. In this way, we can count up to 99 by using two digits. Therefore, to count further, we reset both digits to 00 and add 1 to the next position. We repeat this process until we reach the desired number. Now let's look on counting in binary form. As there are 10 digits in decimal number, we have 2 digits in binary form, that are 0 and 1. We call these digits bit. So if we want to count in binary, then we start with 0 and then add 1. In this way, we can count up to 1 by using a single bit. And when we reach 1, we start over with 0 and add 1 to the next position. And to count further, we would continue adding 1 to the last bit until we reach the maximum value for that bit, which is 1 in this case. So here we have 1 0, and if we add 1 to the last bit, it will become 1 1. Now we have reached the maximum value for both the bits, and we do not have any further combination. Therefore, we now reset both the bits to 0 and add 1 to the next bit. We repeat this process until we reach the desired number. Let's repeat this process by counting more. So here we have 100, and when we add 1 to the last bit, then it will become 101. Since the last bit is at its maximum value, therefore we reset it to 0 and add 1 to the second bit. So the next count will be 110, and by adding 1 to the last bit, the next count will be 111. Now we have reached the maximum value for all the bits, and we do not have any further combinations. Therefore, we now reset all the bits to 0 and add 1 to the next position, and so on. And if we convert this counting to decimal number, then we can come up with the formula of maximum count. That is, with n number of bits, you can count up to 2 to the power n minus 1. Here, 2 to the power n minus 1 will be our largest or last decimal number by using n bits. For example, with 3 bits n equals to 3. Therefore, the formula will become 2 to the power 3 minus 1, which is equals to 8 minus 1 equals to 7. Therefore, 7 will be our largest or last decimal number by using 3 bits, and we can count from 0 to 7. So that's all for this class. Thank you.